Good morning, Kipsters. Happy Monday. In Read Aloud today, we are going to look at two books that we've already read, and you're going to have a very special job as we look at them. Okay, I'm not going to tell you the books, and I'm not going to tell you the job yet, because first, I have a question for you. What is this animal? What's that animal? Does anybody know? Anyone out there? Listen, anyone out there? Oh, that's a koala. Okay, a koala. Now, where do they live? Do they live in America with us? No. Do they live in Europe? No, they live in Australia. You're exactly right. Now, today in Read Aloud, we are going to practice looking at two books that we've already read. We're going to practice looking at Australia and Koala. And we're going to think, what's the same about these books? That's kind of weird because these books are pretty different. But great readers can answer these questions by looking at the pictures and the words and really using their brains to think about what is the same. So let's look at our job, and then we're going to look at each. Then we're going to look at each book. So today we're going to practice comparing texts on the same topic. We're going to tell what is similar or the same. Now, Koala is a book about a little koala who practices climbing a tree really fast. Australia teaches us real facts all about Australia. So wait, how are we going to figure out what's the same? Well, we're going to look at the words, we're going to look at the pictures, and we're going to think about what is similar. It might not be exactly the same, and that's okay. But great readers are going to look at the pictures and words to compare these texts. Okay, and when we do that, we're going to use a Venn diagram. Say Venn diagram. Great. A Venn diagram shows what is the same and different about two things. On this side is Koala. On this side is Australia. In the outside of the circle is what's different. Koala is fiction. That means fake. Koala has illustrations. And Koala tells a pretend story about a koala and her mom. Now, Australia is different from Koala because it's informational or nonfiction. It tells real facts. It has photographs and it tells true facts. Today, your job is to help me think about what is similar between these two books, and that's going to go on the inside of the Venn diagram. So to start, we're going to look at the page from the book Australia about koalas. Look at the picture and listen while I read the words. Koalas live in trees. They eat the leaves. They sleep most of the time. Here's a photograph of a koala on a tree, and the caption at the bottom says, "The word koala means no drink. Koalas get most of their water from their food." Okay, put all that in your brain. Koalas live in trees, they eat the leaves, they sleep most of the time, they don't drink a lot of water. Okay. Now, we are going to look at a part of Koala, and I'm going to read a part of this book. And I want you to think about what's similar between this book and what we just learned about koalas in Australia, okay? There once was a baby koala so soft and round that all who saw her loved her. Her name was Koala. The book Australia talked about koalas, didn't it? Okay, keep thinking. The emu loved her, the platypus loved her, and even tough little koala claws next door loved her. But it was her mother who loved her most of all. 100 times a day she would laugh and shake her head and say, "Koala, I do love you." Whenever she stretched in the early morning sun, or climbed a gum tree, or bravely went down the path all by herself, her mother would smile and say, "Koala, I do love you." What animal do both books tell about? Yes, they both tell about koalas. That's something similar between these two books. Now, how do the characters in Koala look similar to the photograph in the book? Let's see. How does the illustration look similar to the photograph? What do you notice is the same? Yeah, you might say that in both pictures, the koalas have big ears. In both pictures, the koalas have a black nose. You also might notice that in both pictures, the koalas are somewhere that is similar. Oh, yeah, they're in trees. Okay, so let's go back to our Venn diagram. Both books tell and teach about koalas. That's in the middle of the Venn diagram because it tells what is the same. Both books take place in Australia. I know this book, Koala, is in Australia because koalas don't live in any other continent. So I know this is in Australia. Now we're going to look at the Australia page one more time because I want you to keep thinking about what is similar between these two books. Okay, let's remember really quick. Koalas live in, do you remember? Trees. They eat the leaves. They sleep most of the time. Okay, on this page, I learned that koalas live in trees. They eat the leaves and they sleep. Okay, let's see what's similar to Koala. We're going to read a different part of the story now. Sometimes her mother would watch her and ask, "How are you going, Blossom?" "Fine, just fine," Koala would reply. Oh, Koala is somewhere. Where is she? Yeah, she's in the tree. At last, the day of the Bush Olympics arrived. Koala Claus had also entered the gum tree climbing event, and everyone knew how fast she was. But Koala wasn't scared. She saw her mother in the crowd and imagined her saying again, "Koala, I do love you." Her heart filled with hope. It was Koala Claus who went first. Her climb was a record-breaking 22 meters in 70 seconds flat. The spectators whistled and cheered and wildly waved their party hats. What does this book tell us that koalas can do? Yeah, they can climb trees. We saw a video of that last week and we learned about it in the Australia book. So that's something that is similar. What did you learn from both books? I think I just answered that question for you. Let's go back to our Venn diagram so we can check it out. Both books tell that koalas can climb trees. Now, in this book, it was an event and a competition and they were talking. But can that happen in real life? No. So in this book, the nonfiction informational book, we just learned real facts about the koalas. Wow, you did an amazing job thinking about what was the same about these two books that were pretty different. You are a great reader. I can't wait for tomorrow because tomorrow we are going to learn about the last continent on our planet. So you better tune in. And I hope you have a great day and your teachers miss you and we love you so much. And I will see you soon. Bye, Kipsters.